I am traveling to Phoenix for my sister's graduation. I think we're gonna go to some fun restaurants. I will update you guys on my reading as I'm traveling because I like to read on planes because I am a scholar. And then I think we're gonna go to this cool bookstore in Phoenix. So I'm gonna try to not purchase any books because I really, really need to stop buying books, but inevitably I'll probably buy a few. So I'm sure there will be a haul towards the end of the video. Medusa's gonna miss me very much because she can't come, but you guys can. Come along. Please enjoy. Okay, see you in there. Bye. Hello everybody. It is, oh shit, I don't have my watch. It is Tuesday, April 26th, I think. And I am in Phoenix, Arizona right now for my sister's graduation. That's the word. And it is like 95 freaking degrees here, so it's really hot. But on the plane, I was able to finish an entire book. Wow. I started and finished an entire book. But that is In the Miso Soup by Ryu Murakami. And to be fair, this is a really short little 180 pages. So it's a short little book. It's a perfect little book. I'm not kidding. I started it as soon as I got on the plane and I finished it right as we were landing. So it was like perfect. Anyway, yes, this is my second Murakami book that I've read. I also read Audition in January and it was pretty good, but I didn't really like the narrator that much. And I think that was kind of the point because this book felt very different. The narrator felt very different. I liked this one a lot more than Audition. This is about an American tourist who goes to Tokyo and orders basically like this sex tourism tour guide, and he wants to just have like 3 nights of whatever he can find. And from the beginning, the tour guide is like, something's not really right with Frank, you know, Frank the American. So horror ensues from there, and Frank turns out to be this really kind of, you know, you just don't really know what he's gonna do type character. So yes, In the Miso Soup was really good. I have to think more about it, but I will have more thoughts to discuss in my April wrap up. So for today, I am going to get ready for my sister's graduation, and I think we're gonna go to this really cool like Japanese fusion restaurant for dinner. So that's the plan for today, and then I'm leaving already tomorrow to fly back. So I will probably have more reading updates after tomorrow because I'll be able to do more reading on the plane. That's my update. Have not written more of my thesis. Don't remind me. Don't remind me. Hi everyone, this is my sister Sabrina. She graduated with her master's today. She's a smarty pants.
Yep.
And then Rini took us to a bookshop / bar. So we got some books. Even though I know I really shouldn't be buying more books. But I did. We did. And then we had a couple beers.
And her books won't even fit in her bag back home.
They won't. She has to put them in her check bag. Okay, but you start. Let's go back and forth. You start with what you got.
Well, okay, this one you got for me.
Yeah.
So Great Gatsby is one of my favorite books. If it's my problematic fave, that's fine. I don't care. I love it. And so Sam got me this version, which is one I don't have. Ignore the sticker. It's fine.
Yeah.
You still get the idea.
Yeah.
And it's just like a little red binding. But yeah, I'm excited. Oddly, it's my favorite, but I don't read it that much. But I will read it.
And that's fine. I feel like I also...
Because she's pretty. She looks intriguing.
She does.
She's got some intrigue.
So the first one that I got was John Dies at the End, and this is one that I actually had never heard of, but I found the third book in the series on the shelf, and I was like, wow, that looks really good, I want to read it. And then they were like, no, bitch, it's the third one. You can't read it. You need to read the first one.
Can't.
And then I was looking at the sale pile, and this was in the sale pile, and this is the first one. And I read the first page, and I was like, yeah, this seems like something I would enjoy. So I got John Dies at the End by David Wong. I think that this is supposed to be sort of like a post-apocalyptic type horror, but I don't really know much about it. But I'm excited.
The cover art is cool.
And
like the back,
this is an updated special edition with
look at the back too.
with a never before seen forward from the author. So
versus who?
Well, I don't know. But that's what I got. That's one of the ones I got.
So one of the first ones that I found was The No-Show by Beth O'Leary, because I've read 2 of her other books and I just love them. The characters are like so funny and amazing. So I'm optimistic that this is going to follow the same suit.
I feel like we also need to establish that my tastes are very different from Brini's.
Yes.
She's very much, she loves a romance. She loves a good romance.
Yep. Romance
story. So the next one that I got was This Thing Between Us by Gus Moreno. And this was actually recommended to me by someone who commented on my Threats video and said that, hey, the synopsis of Threats sounds a lot like This Thing Between Us by Gus Moreno. You should read it. So now I'm going to try and read it. So yeah, it's supposed to be sort of this like weird reality bending type horror. What's real, what's not real. I think there's a guy whose wife dies. So that's pretty much all I know. And I'm going to read it.
And then the next ones I got were just random. This one is I Was Told It Would Get Easier by Abbi Waxman, because I think I read another book by her. I could be wrong on that. I don't know, but either way, it's got
Get it in there.
It's got the romance cover that I'll like it, you know? Even if I hate it, I'll still give it 3 stars. It'll be fine. So, yeah. I don't know. To be fair, I didn't read what any of these are about. I just know. Like this cover, you see that graphic, the illustration? Mm-hmm. It's all I need. I know that it's going to be fine. Things are going to be fine.
That was a great segue, because the next one that I bought was one where the cover pretty much sold me. Like, I didn't really need to read the synopsis. And that is And Then I Woke Up by Malcolm Devlin. This is a post-apocalyptic one, but it is like there's a zombie apocalypse going on, but then there's also like a plague that's affecting people's ability to sense like what's real and what's not. So it's like, is there a zombie apocalypse going on? I don't know, but this cover looks amazing, so I'm gonna read it either way.
I didn't even see the cover when you had it at the store.
I know, but isn't it just like,
yeah,
what's going on?
Because I saw like that it was abstract, but I didn't see the machete.
I know, and I love it.
So I was like, oh damn.
And it's a short little guy, so I might be able to even just like knock this one out on the plane on the way home.
This one, again, we saw the illustration on the front, and we were like, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm not afraid of DNF, so I don't care. Even if I hate it, I'll just stop reading it. It's fine. It was on sale, only $8.50. That's a steal. Buy 2. That's damn near free. It's called The Royals Next Door by Karina Halle? I don't know. Either way, this is what it is, and it's out of focus, but it's okay.
Okay, and then the last one that I got, I was in the aisle, in the horror aisle, and I actually like audibly gasped and was like, oh my God, they have this. And there was like a stranger next to me, and she like kind of looked at me while and then I was like, all right, we said that out loud, and then we just have to own that. But anyway, so the book that I found was The Cormorant by Stephen Gregory. And this I actually found because I found it on Plagued by Visions video, which was like a huge, long video essay thing of most disturbing books ever, where he like basically got a bunch of input from other booktubers. And I can't remember whose suggestion this was exactly, but this was part of that video compilation of like most disturbing books ever. Basically, it's this young family that inherits this estate from an old uncle that dies. But along with the estate, they have to take care of this bird. And it ends up being this like really malevolent bird. And yeah, if anyone tells me it's the most disturbing thing they've ever read, I'm just immediately intrigued. So this is the last thing I got. Intrigued.
Is a cormorant a bird?
I don't know. I think the cormorant is a type of bird.
I don't know. If
but
it's
again,
called the cormorant, it just makes me think that that's what they're referring to.
Yeah, this was used. We love a used book. It's a short little bab, so I can also maybe finish this one on the plane. That's the last one I got.
And the last one I got is, again, the cover. I was like, it'll be fine. It was on sale. Yeah. It was a pretty color. Mm-hmm. It was a romance. Pretty much if I'm in the romance section, it looks similar to this art style.
You're gonna like it.
I'm gonna be fine. And again, $8.50, damn near free. Buy two. I'm sure it'll be great. The main character is a 40-something named Jemima, and you don't get that a lot in romance, so I'm sure it'll be great. But yeah, I'm excited. I spent way more money than I needed to, and it was great.
We're going to dinner. Bye. Ready? Oh, I missed it.
My whole hand.
Oh my god. I'm like really struggling. Am I weak? Look at how it's like kinked. It's so chubby. Hi, I'm back from Phoenix. Medusa missed me. Phoenix was really good. I actually got a surprising amount of reading done. On the way there, I read In the Miso Soup in its entirety, and I really liked that. And then on the plane ride back, I read Diary of an Oxygen Thief all the way through as well. So that was one that I kind of was going into thinking I wasn't gonna like because it's pretty divisive and it seems like it has a lot of really negative reviews. So I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but I ended up really liking it. I think I give it 4 stars, but I'm still kind of stewing on it a little bit, and I will obviously discuss it more in my April wrap up. I really like messed up, awful characters, as long as they're doing something entertaining. Yeah, he was an awful character. He entertained me. So I liked it, and I think I'm gonna try and read the sequel, which is like something about a chameleon. So yeah, got a lot of reading done in my travels. And then I finished Diary of an Oxygen Thief, and I still had like another flight to go. So then I actually started one of the books I got while I was in Phoenix, and that's the Cormorant by Stephen Gregory. And again, it's pretty short, but I got like 8 pages in, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna annotate this thing, because it was just like really, like a lot of it was just like really jumping out at me, and there were just a lot of moments where I was like, I want to remember this, I want to be able to come back to this. So yeah, I'm like being really thorough. So I like have read only like 22 pages so far, and since this is my first read through, it's a little different than from how I like when I was annotating threats, which I annotated after I had already read it once. So I sort of knew, I already knew how it was going to end, obviously. Whereas this, I don't know. So I'm kind of just like putting my thoughts down before I really know what's actually what. I think there's a lot of information that we're getting about the bird pretty early on. And there's already like these distinct like language devices that are being used. I'm just kind of making notes and like scribbling my thoughts into the margins. I don't know if what I'm writing is even like what the author intended, you know, to mean, but it's the meaning that I'm making from the story. So I'm just having a freaking whale of a time annotating this. So yeah, I think moving forward, I'm kind of just gonna, like, my decision to annotate something, I'm gonna kind of follow that same, you kind of just get a feeling. It's like falling in love. It's like, before you know it, you're like, oh my God, do I want to annotate this book? So yeah, I'm having a great time. I'm falling in love. So yeah, I think that's where I'm going to leave it for this vlog. Thanks for watching as always. Okay, bye.